Daren here, Instant Karma Coffee House, inviting you to stop on by. You never know what we're going to talk about. Pop in and hear what's going on in addition to our instant coffee. Yeah.
Now, what is that again?
Oh, yes, well, it's Cayman. You're going to love it.
It's Cayman.
Yeah. Ah! Ooh.
Oh, that's good. That's not bad.
That's
okay.
what I like to hear.
Yeah.
That's what I like to hear.
Whew. Man, anyways. Oh, how was I talking?
Well, I heard that Bob, Bob from across the way, I heard he had a sinus infection. And I was thinking about taking him that so it'd clear him up. I've heard that he was sick, so I thought I would take care of it.
Daren, I can't tell people about stuff that's wrong with me anymore. I hear people at church, they're always going on about who's sick and who's this and who's that. And if I ever get sick, I don't want anybody to know. It's one thing, like, don't get me wrong. I love our town. I love it.
Sure.
But, the other times I just want to be left alone. And you can't do that when everybody knows who you are.
Yeah, well, you've been here long enough. You know what it's like. We just take care of each other.
And that's great. But I was in New York a week ago.
Yeah.
Right? I'd never been before. Right?
Ooh.
And I tell you, one of the best things is the building is great. But one of the best things, I was walking around and nobody knew who I was.
Alone in the crowd.
And the anonymity is.
Yeah.
That's refreshing.
Well, let me kind of relate something to you. If we didn't know what was going on with each other, how could we help each other and take care of things? Like, you were sick like 3 weeks ago.
That is true.
Yeah, and Miss Pettibone came by with some chicken noodle soup, didn't she? That helped you kind of feel better?
Yeah. It's she puts the cayenne in it. It's true, fantastic.
Now, what if she didn't know you were sick? You wouldn't have got that soup? I remember that time.
Okay, isolated incident.
Yeah,
Fair enough.
Okay. What about that time you had that blowout up on the bypass?
Oh gosh,
yeah.
I just about hit the bridge.
Bob came by, fixed the tire for you when you got a ride into town. He heard about it before you even got back.
That's true.
Took care of it for you. You didn't have to worry.
I never even asked him how he found out about it.
Yeah, well, it's best not to ask those things. But see, it's not meddling. It's love. It's caring. And when people hear things and hear you're in need, it's great if they take care of it.
As much as I hate to admit it, I think you got a point.
How about topping that off for you?
Yeah, put a little bit more of that magic in there.
Oh, you got it. Hope you're not driving. No, really.